Okay. Hello there. Hello, hello. Happy February. January just flew by. Yeah. So, new month, fresh look at and enjoy. And so here we are. And I wanted to talk about social anxiety. I posted recently, and a lot of you had many things to say about your experiences with social anxiety. And so clearly, you're not alone. Most sensitive, deep feeling people experience social anxiety for a variety of reasons. And, most of the time, the anxiety that comes up for us, whether it is in social settings and we might call it social anxiety, or it's, in the privacy and safety of our own homes and anxiety comes up, anytime this comes up, most of the time, it is simply an expression of shame. It is an expression of shame that we carry around being ourselves, particularly around our sensitivity. And so we really fear being different. We fear being judged and not liked. And ultimately, we fear being unsafe for simply being ourselves in our most natural, sensitive, more flowy, spirally ways of our true nature. So I'm going to share with you a simple little four-step process to just kind of begin to understand yourself, understand the anxiety that might be coming up so that you can really meet the underlying need and not be kind of stuck and crippled by this symptom, which it really is. Just anxiety is a symptom of something else. It's not necessarily the problem in and of itself. And yet, because it's the thing we experience and it's so uncomfortable, we can get really fixated on it, right? And just like get all caught up in like, oh, best ways to get rid of it and fix it and all of that. And so my intention for you is to always get to the actual root underlying cause of things and begin to have a deeper, more meaningful relationship with yourself so that you can really just get down in there and shift and not experience these things, or still experience them, but not in a way that is really crippling, in a way that is like, oh, this is interesting, this is fun, I'm having this sensation come up. What can I do with it now? What do I actually need? What do I actually need here? So just to remind us, shame is a very good natural trait, not trait, response aspect of our personalities that has been very handy in our evolution. It is a positive thing that we are glad it is here. It motivates us to change something. It shows up when we perceive our sense of safety, belonging, contentment, and or joy to be in jeopardy. And so what bigger perceived threat to all of that than being around a bunch of people in a different setting, right? Especially if it's like a bunch of new people in a new setting, we can feel very out of control. And it just brings up all of that sense of, oh my goodness, my sense of safety, belonging, contentment, and or joy could really be in jeopardy here, particularly if all of those big emotions come up, if all of those ways that I am sensitive come up. And, most of us have been really shamed and ridiculed for those parts of ourselves in the past. And so we really hold on to that. And it's like, oh my goodness, here is an opportunity for other people to see those things. And oh my God, yeah. So no wonder we feel all the angst and all the ick when we're in these situations. So as I teach my clients in the InnerSpark method, let times of struggle and challenge and ick be your teachers. They're showing up for a reason and they're there to guide you. Our challenges and our struggles are here to really guide us and to be our best teachers. So let them be those things, or we're going to miss the the true pathways, the true needs that will lead us to a state of sustainable resilience and thriving and joy that we very well deserve and are very capable of creating in our life. So rather than trying to run away from them and hurry and try to fix them and like get past the anxiety and just like kind of, like wrestle it into submission, let it be your teacher, your greatest teacher, and tell you about your greatest needs. So I invite you, I'm going to share this little simple 4-step process. So I invite you to think back to a recent time when social anxiety really showed up for you. Yeah. So most of us, if you're watching this at this time of year, it's February 1st. We're coming out of the holidays, so perhaps there was a time just recently for you in the last few months. Maybe there's a memory that really sticks out for you poignantly that was years ago. Just whatever it is, invite a time when social anxiety really showed up for you into your memory, your awareness now. So just take a second, feel it, bring it up, let it be here, really clear memory. And then from here, tune into your body, okay, your physical body. You're holding this memory of this time of an experience with social anxiety, tuning into the body. What was the felt sensation of that experience? Where do you feel anxiety in your body? So, how did you know that you were feeling anxiety? Like, what was happening in your body? What's happening in your body now? What's the sensation? And then from there, tuning into your emotions. So, what was there emotionally during the experience? And, dig beneath the surface level of, well, I was anxious, I was worried, obviously. That's why I'm watching your video, Devin. No, dig a little deeper. What is there that's actually just masquerading as worry and anxiety? Maybe there's some sadness, some fear, some grief, all of the above, something else. Really just lean in and ask. Come back to that body sensation also, letting that really guide you in this inquiry. Emotions are simply energy that we can feel because we are in a body, and they each have their own particular flavor, their own particular frequency. That's how we're able to distinguish them. So we're in the body, we're tracking, feeling into this memory, what was there, what emotions are there, what emotions are just beneath the surface that are masquerading as anxiety and worry. And then tune into the mind. So, what stories and thoughts were running through your mind during this experience with social anxiety that you're working with right now? What thoughts were coming up? Perhaps there was a belief that others were judging you or going to judge you. Perhaps there was hearing the voice of somebody in your past, letting yourself believe something that somebody once said about you, right? You're too sensitive. And so this belief that others might see it too, just really get curious. And it might not make sense. It might feel really silly when you actually pause and lean in, like, what was I actually thinking? What was the story there? It could feel very like, ooh, really? That makes no sense. Or that's whatever, just if judgment starts to come up, squash it. Not the time, not the place. We're just investigating. And again, coming back to what emotions are present, as you get clearer about the story in the mind, different emotions might come up. And that might change what's happening in the body. So just kind of like really looking at it. All these different parts, you're just kind of flowing among what's happening in the body, what emotions are here, and what stories were coming up as you reflect back and feel into this experience with social anxiety. And then lastly, looking to your most subtle level, this level of intuition or energy or spirit, and just asking and letting something arise naturally. What did you most need in that situation? What did you most need in that situation? How do you authentically feel? And what do you most need or want for yourself moving forward? So just kind of sitting with that, maybe journaling, doing some automatic writing could feel helpful. And again, coming back into like body, emotion, mind, and just flowing among this. And you can use this process for literally any challenge, anytime, anywhere, ever. Um, and inviting you to just really kind of be with these instances of social anxiety and anxiety in general, and flowing through this process and getting very clear about what's happening for you and what the actual need is. So that's what I have for you today. I invite you to share how this process went, what you are discovering, and what need emerged with that final piece of what do you most need and want for yourself moving forward. So that's what I have. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you next time.